Mum's been cooking up a storm. Hi guys. Hello. Hi. Hi guys, so it's Friday today. A little bit of a different day today, so I don't teach on Fridays. It's kind of my day to normally get admin and stuff done and work with the horses. But I kind of got most of my admin stuff done yesterday. I've got a little bit to do today, but I'm probably going to leave that until tonight. I've got the chiropractor coming for Ginger at 1 o'clock. So I did the yard this morning. I've just come home. I've got about an hour before I need to go back, so not a lot of time. I actually need to clean out my little animals. I've got a hamster and a gerbil. I need to clean them out, so I might do that now. And then, yeah, go and get Gingy's back looked at. I don't think there's anything particularly wrong. He just needs a bit of a checkup. He does feel a bit tight, so I think he's just due. So, yeah, we'll do that. And then I'm going to play with Apollo and puzzle. If the weather holds. The weather has been really horrible this week. It's been really wet and windy and just not nice. So I haven't done a huge amount of the horses this week just because it's been really horrid. But yeah, it'd be nice to get a couple played with this afternoon if I can. That's pretty much it for today. Like, it's a fairly quiet day, but it's quite nice because I can just do things like at a steady pace and not feel like I'm having to rush. I'm going to have a chat to you at some point today. That might be this afternoon, maybe. I want to have like a little bit of a heart-to-heart. I feel like I've not done that in a while. Just tell you what's going on. Yeah, I'll chat to you properly later. So in here is a gerbil. Her name's Rosie. Oh, she keeps kind of coming out. She's so nervous. There she is. Hey girl. Hey. So you might have remembered my last gerbil, Rory. I did have two, Rory and Mickey. And Mickey sadly died, and Rory was alive for almost 2 years longer than Mickey was. We bonded really well. He was super, super brave and confident, but Rosie's really nervous. She was like a rehome. We don't really know what happened to her before, but I think she had some pretty rough handling because she really is quite nervous. We're still bonding. It's just taking a long time. So I have to clean her out while she's in there because I can't take her out of the tank because she just gets too scared and has little accidents everywhere. Don't you, girlie? So we just take our time. But she's super sweet. Alfie. So this guy's Alfie. He's a hamster. Syrian hamster. He was also a rehome, unwanted Christmas present last year. Wait, no, I've had him just over a year. I got him just after Christmas last year. He's a bit sleepy. He's trying to hide himself away in there. He doesn't really like cage cleaning day. You gonna come out? Guys, the postman's been. So excited about these. Oh my gosh, I love them. I love them. My god, they look so new. They're also like super tight. I always get a size down in boots because, especially like leather boots, because they stretch so much. And I always end up wearing like 2 pairs of thick socks underneath them because, like inside them, because they end up so big. But the first few times you wear them is like pure pain. But I'm gonna push through it and wear them today and just wear them for everything for a while and break them in. They're so pretty though. Ouch, 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 ouch. Can't see the pony. Ginge! Must be over that hill. It's the one downside to having your horses in a big field. You come to get them and it's not time. Oh! There they are. Hi boys! Ginger's like, don't believe it's bedtime yet, mummy. Keely's coming to see you. Oh, look at them, they're so
see so far. It goes all wobbly though. I guess I'm gonna have to walk to you then, am I? Right. Absolutely freezing. It's so windy. Ginger's just had his treatment. He's feeling lovely and relaxed now. He really enjoyed it actually, which was nice. Sometimes when he's had treatments before, he's got a little bit stressy about it because I think he's been a bit sore, which obviously makes it not that comfortable. But he wasn't sore today. He was just tight. I was right. Keely said he it was just his muscles were quite tight. He was quite tight over his back, his pelvis, little bits in his neck as well. But nothing horrendous. He's a little bit uneven on his hind end. His pelvis had dropped a little bit, so she fixed all that and she softened all his muscles up, giving him a nice massage, which he really liked. He was just falling asleep in the end, which was lovely. Yeah, so he should feel a little bit better now. So he's got to have 2 days off and then just stretch him for a couple of days and then get back into things gently, which will be nice for him. Yes, I'm really pleased because she said, so she's been seeing him since I got him, so she's known him for nearly, 10 years. And she said he looks the best he's ever looked, the best she's ever seen him, the calmest, the happiest, most relaxed, which I agree with. Like he's just happy here, isn't he? It's the first time she's seen him since he's been here. Yeah, so I'm really pleased. It's really good news. I'm going to go and get Puzzle now. I'm going to leave him in. I'm not going to put him back out because I don't want him to go and run around like a lunatic. So I'm just going to leave him in. He's nice and chilled out. Apollo is in as well. I brought him in just to keep him company. So I'm going to go and get Puzzle, play with her, and then I'll probably just leave her in while I play with Apollo, just so Ginger's got a friend, so I don't leave him on his own. And then, yeah, see what time that takes us up to. That'll probably be time then to bring the others in and head home. Oh, it's raining now, like quite a lot, which is so annoying. Goodness sake. I'm going to play with her, but I'm going to, hi Polly, I'm going to put a little exercise sheet on because otherwise she's going to get soaked and then I need to put her rug back on, so it's so annoying. I don't know if you can hear it. It's proper raining. So I've decided that the weather dictates what I do too much, or I allow it to. It's too easy on a day like this where it's windy and rainy and literally like the rest of the week has been like this, although it's not quite as bad today. I've been like, oh no, I'll just get the horses in, I'll play with them tomorrow, and then it's been the same the next day and then the next day. So they've had like almost a week off. So I'm allowing it to dictate what I do too much, so I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to push through. Because actually when I'm out there, I'm fine. It's more like the thought of it. I'm just going to set you up. It's more the thought of it than actually doing it. That's my thought. So yeah, we're just going to push through. I was just like, I don't want to push through. Hello. We're all ready for the rain, but I don't really want to get my camera soaked, so I think I'm going to have to leave you inside. So sorry you won't see Puzzle session today, but we'll see you in a bit. Puzzle was really good. Had a really nice session. I'm sweating now because I decided to put her back out and then get Tia and Beauty in. And Tia decided to take herself on a jolly across the fields. So I've just been chasing her. But I have retrieved her now. She is back in her stable where she's meant to be. It did stop raining, but now it's started again. I wanted to show you Apollo session. Oh, this is so annoying. I just don't want to risk putting my camera outside when it's raining because I just don't want it getting ruined. Let me see. Let me see what's happening out here. like drizzling. It might stop in a minute, maybe. Maybe I'll give it a minute and see. I might have a chat to you now. Maybe I'll do our little chat now and then see if it stops raining. Okay, so what do I have to update you on? Well, I'll start with Puzzle because I've just played with her. I had a little bit of an epiphany about her this week. So, obviously with the others, I look after them every day, whereas Puzzle, her owner looks after her. I only, like, exercise her. And she started getting a little bit, I don't know, a little bit standoffish, like when I've gone in the field with her. She's never a problem to catch. She'll always let me walk up to her and get her, but she always used to walk to me. But she stopped doing that, and she'd just be a bit like about being caught, which isn't really like her. So I was like, So I've been kind of noticing it, but not really knowing why. But then I just had like a proper light bulb, blinding flash of the obvious moment of like, well, all I ever do is catch her to do something with her. I never just catch her to just bring her in and give her a nice groom or hand graze her. I did a lot of that when I first started working with her just to build that relationship, but now I've just kind of stopped because it's like we just do what we do. So I've realised now that that is a problem. So I'm going to start working on that more, just taking her out the field and just, even if I just hand graze her outside of the field and put her away, because I used to do that in the summer a lot, just to kind of make sure we're still keeping the relationship up and she doesn't just think that I'm just only around to, you know, ask something from her. So that's that. Apollo is doing really good with his mounting, so I'm going to practice that a bit more today. I brought my bareback pad up today because I wouldn't mind having just a little ride on him rather than just like walking a circle and then finishing, actually having a little ride, but we'll see how he gets on. Ginger, yeah, you know about Ginger because he had his back done today, but previous to that he's been doing really well. Everything's kind of really good at the moment with the horses. I feel really positive about it all. I feel really motivated at the moment to get out there and play with them and ride, which is really, really good because I did kind of hit a bit of a point towards the end of last year where I just wasn't that motivated. I was really struggling to kind of get the inspiration to get out there and do something and taking any excuse to not do it, which was a bit of a shame because that's not me. And I love working with them. And once I was out there, I was fine, but actually getting the motivation to get out there and do it was really hard to find. So I'm pleased that's back. I think it's just because my huge change in lifestyle has really helped that. I've just got so much more time now to put into things, to put into the horses, but also to put into myself. I don't feel like I'm rushing from one thing to the next anymore. It's just really good. Everything just feels really good. Really good. I'm loving vlogging at the minute. I'm just really enjoying it and really enjoying thinking up new ideas for it. Just like silly things like finding music to put with it. Like I'm just loving it. I'm just loving the whole thing. So yeah, so that's really good. But I did have, I've had a couple of little wobble moments, and I wanted to talk about it because I think, or I hope it, well no, do I hope? I hope it happens to other people so that I don't feel like I'm different. But I hope it doesn't, so that you don't have to go through it. You know what I mean. But yeah, so I've just had a couple of moments of like feeling really overwhelmed, and it comes at really random times, like when I'm feeling great, when everything's really good, and then I just kind of hit this point of like, oh my god, I'm not okay. It's really odd. It's really weird. And it happened last night, and I had such a good day yesterday. Really productive day, really positive, and then yeah, it just happened last night, and I was just finishing off some work, and I was like literally just about to close my laptop, and I was like, this whole feeling of like being completely overwhelmed and out of my depth like took over, and it was really odd, and I got really emotional, and I was just like, oh my god. So I just went to sleep because, to be honest, I think last night's thing was I was just tired, and maybe that's where it's all coming from. I think maybe it's also just all the changes that are going on, like my whole life is just so different now. But also, I was thinking about it this morning, it's, I think anyway, like last year was emotionally really tough. Like it was a hard year from an emotional point of view for me, and just a hard year full stop actually. It was just a difficult year. and everything has changed very quickly. Very, very quickly, from being really quite difficult to actually really great. So it's interesting that that's happened, and now I'm starting to get in these feelings of being really overwhelmed, and I wonder if it's just because everything's changed so quickly and my emotions can't change that quickly. Like, things are still going to happen. I'm still going to have emotional moments and moments of not feeling so good, because you can't just snap yourself out of it like that. So I think it is just a time thing. I'm hoping. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to work on it and try and avoid it happening, but I'm also not going to like dwell on it too much, because I think it is just a time thing. So that was interesting. I still think though I have quite a long way to go with my self-development, and I know that, like everyone does, you're always working on it, and I intend to always be working on it and making positive changes, but I feel like there's something that I'm missing still at the moment that I've still got to find. So watch this space with that. I don't really know what it is, but you know when you just feel like another big change is coming? I don't know if I can cope with another one, but we'll go with it. My camera battery ran out again. I didn't charge it fully last night, which is why, so that was my fault. I'm filming on my phone right now because my phone was also dead, so I've had to charge that a bit so that I can film this bit for you. So I will continue the conversation that I was having with you at some point when I get home. I played with Apollo. He wasn't great, to be honest. He wasn't feeling it today, but it was super, super windy and rainy and horrible. So I just did what I could and then brought him back in. I didn't get on him. He just wasn't in the right mind frame at all today. It would not have been a good idea. So, but anyway, we got some good stuff in the end, so that's fine. I'm just going to Pets at Home now because I need to get some more shavings for Rosie's tank because I ran out. I thought I had another bag, but I didn't, so I need to buy some more shavings. I'll probably end up buying other things as well, and hopefully not buying any more animals because that's what I'm really bad at. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm back. I'm back on the normal camera. I didn't buy any animals in Pets at Home. I was very well behaved. Right, where did I get to? Oh, I know what else I was going to say. So, when not so good things happen and you have emotional difficulties, you have things happen that really sort of knock you back a little bit, and you feel like it's really unfair that these things have happened and why does it have to happen to me? Feels like there's no real reason for it. There is always a reason, whether it's something with horses or something in your life, you know, other than horses, in work or relationships or anything. Everything happens for a reason. I've always said this. I have to say that last year when certain things were going on, I felt like it was just like the world was against me. But the thing was, I was very against myself, and I was causing a lot of things to happen and a lot of emotions just because of how I was in myself. It's really hard to explain without telling you exactly what was going on, but I can't tell you that. So you'll just have to bear with me. But anyway, what I am meaning to say is that when these things happen, even if it feels like there is no reason, you just got to give it time and you've got to wait, because then you will see that there is always a reason. Usually it's because something better is around the corner. And I have completely found that that is definitely the case. So now, even when those things happen, I'm trying really hard. When things don't quite go to plan, don't go quite how I wanted them to, I'm trying really, really hard to think with that logic of it's because of something better. This is meant to go this way. This is meant to happen. It's not unfair. It's not that there's no reason for it. It's meant to be like this. This is exactly how my life is supposed to go, because even if it doesn't feel that good at the moment, it's just opening another door for something better. It's hard to think like that when it's happening, but I can promise you it helps so much, so much. So I'm really trying hard at that at the moment. Really, really trying hard. Yeah, but that's kind of it. That's all I really wanted to say. But yeah, everything's really good, to be honest. Everything's great, and I'm loving like vlogging, and I feel like I'm back on track with my social media and stuff now, which is good, because I felt like I was letting that go a little bit just because I couldn't, like I had to prioritise, and that just couldn't be a priority. whereas now I feel like I can put more time into that, which is great. I've got my evenings back, which is lovely. That's really, really been nice, and just having a little bit of time to myself as well, trying to give myself Sundays off has really made a difference. Yeah, it's just all been really good. Oh, I've got a new workshop that I've released. So I did my workshops over the winter that I taught, and the last one that I did was a goal setting one, which a lot of people wanted to come to but couldn't make it. So I was going to do another one, but then I thought actually I could make this available to a lot more people. So I've actually filmed it and put it online. So you can buy it online, and at the moment is a very special price of only £10, which is like super cheap for what you're going to get. So you get a video tutorial, me talking, like actually like holding the workshop, but it's just me in front of a camera, so it's not like loads of people. And then you get your workbook, which is really, really detailed and obviously will be personalised to you. And then you get a mind map and a goal chart as well. All sent through to you on an email, so it's really, really easy to access and use as many times as you want to. But it's really, really cool. I use this goal setting framework for everything, not just within horses but within my whole life, and it really works. It's really, really good. And the people that came to the goal setting workshop, we're all still in touch now. We've got like a little accountability group going on, which is really cool, and everyone's smashing their goals, which is amazing. It's really, really incredible how much of a difference it makes when you just put a bit of time in and thought into your goal setting. So if you think that that sounds like something you might like, I'll leave the link in the description of this video. But it's really cool. I'm really happy with it, really excited about it. So yeah, please do download it and tell your friends as well. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I know it's been a little bit odd. I'm really sorry that I didn't get any of the footage of the horses this afternoon, because I was really gutted about that. I was really looking forward to filming their sessions today, but the weather was not on my side. But do you know what? I got out there and I did it, which I'm really, really pleased about, because I so easily could have just said no, it's raining, I'm not going to, but I did it, so that's good. I just didn't want to ruin my camera. So hopefully next week we'll have a bit more horsey stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please do give us a like, share it, subscribe to it, follow my Instagram, etc., etc., and I will see you next week.